Here's the 120-second download on how the U.S. attack in Venezuela and the abduction of Nicolas Maduro unfolded. On January 2nd, U.S. military units, with the Department of Justice, launched an interdiction operation inside Venezuela. Target: President Nicolas Maduro, Celia Flores. They were captured in Caracas. Soon after, Attorney General Pam Bondi announced indictments tied to narco-terrorism in the Southern District of New York. On January 5th, both pled not guilty in a federal court in Manhattan. How did the raid happen? Months earlier, in August, a covert CIA team slipped into Venezuela to map Maduro's every routine: where he slept, where he traveled, what he ate, even his pets. With a source inside the Venezuelan government, they pinned down his exact location. Then came the hit. Delta Force stormed Maduro's residence. While he slept next to Flores, he tried to bolt to a steel-reinforced safe room. Plot twist: it wasn't safe enough. He was dragged into custody. In Washington, President Trump framed it as a law enforcement action backed by the military, citing inherent constitutional authority. But critics piled on fast. The UN Secretary General said he was deeply alarmed, warning this sets a dangerous precedent and violates international law and the UN Charter. At the UN Security Council, even some US allies condemned what they called an abduction. In New York, Maduro told the court he's a prisoner of war and pleaded not guilty. Meanwhile, airstrikes hit multiple sites across northern Venezuela. Regional blowback followed. Brazil's Lula called it a serious affront to Venezuelan sovereignty. Spain issued a rebuke. Chile issued a rebuke. Colombia issued a rebuke. Mexico issued a rebuke. Uruguay issued a rebuke. Others voiced support, so the world split into Team Illegal and Team Necessary. Legal experts at Chatham House? Not buying the rationale. No UN mandate, no self-defense claim, shaky ground under international law. Back in the US, Trump said America would run Venezuela. A plane flew Maduro to New York's Stewart Air National Guard base. Footage later showed him at the DEA's HQ. In Caracas, the Supreme Court swore in Vice President Delcy Rodriguez as interim president, who still declared loyalty to Maduro. Opposition figure Maria Corina Machado praised the operation. Nobel Peace Prize levels, in her view. Trump insisted, "We're not at war with Venezuela. We're at war with drug sellers." That's the snapshot. High stakes, higher controversy. I'll keep it moving as this story does.